I've leveled some toons, you leveled some toons, we were all leveling toons like crazy for this past month and waiting for the Shadowlands release date. This time it's official. Again. The new expansion drops on November 23rd of 2020. Awesome, now what? I say we gear those guys up. I'm Gibson, I'm in a good mood, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it in the pre-patch while we still have some time. Before I begin, I want to mention that this is a short version of my previous gearing guide that went out at the very beginning of 8.3. That one is a 10 minutes long step-by-step guide where I'm using the same character and gearing him up within 2-3 days to the Mythic Plus ready state. And the best part is that it's still relevant in the pre-patch. This video, on the other hand, is the exact plan with some adaptations to pre-patch changes like item level, numbers, or steps that became optional. I'm not gonna be talking about PvP chests or war fronts. I don't think they're needed to get the gear. I will wrap up with some tips that will help you in your adventure. Okay, let's go. First and foremost is to get the necklace and unlock world quests. If you leveled in BFA, you should already have the necklace. If in any other expansion, get it ASAP. Alts will be able to unlock world quests right away. New players will need to become friendly with 4 allied factions and establish outposts on rival continent before you can take the quest. You will need them, so this step is mandatory. Check the map right away. If there are quests with gear rewards and if they expire in 30 minutes, go and do them first in this specific order. Regular gear, Azerite gear, rings, trinkets, and weapons. This gear item level scales with your current up to 81 for regular and 72 for Azerite gear. The higher gear you wear at the moment, the higher the reward. Done. After that, get the Nazjatar quest, unlock the outpost, and portal back to your hub city. You will get a couple of gear pieces while doing this, so your item level will become a bit higher when you finish. Next is to get the essence. Talk to Magni and go to the Chamber of Heart. This is mandatory because it unlocks the essences slot. After the essence, if it's your first character, you'll have to go back to Nazjatar for some more gear, Nazjatar dailies, and to get the quest to unlock Mechagon. Go and do that. For new players, unlocking Mechagon is important since it gives a relatively high item level trinket after a short intro questline. For alts, Nazjatar gear and unlocking Mechagon are optional since you most likely have catch-up gear tokens that will automatically bump your item level up. But be careful with Azerite gear tokens. If you create the items before you unlock the neck, they won't have Azerite traits that are actually very helpful. Next is to get the cloak. Alts will be able to skip the most part of the chain, but it will still take about 2 hours to complete. New players will have to do the full chain, that's about 4 hours. I don't really remember the exact time, but it's really long. After you get the cloak, you'll start upgrading it by completing Rathian's quests in Horrific Visions. To see how visions look like and what waits for you there, check my dummy mode guides that you see in the suggested videos card. They're long, but very detailed. Each upgrade up to level 15 will increase your cloak item level, and that cloak at max level will stay on you during leveling up to level 60 in Shadowlands, so don't neglect it. That's the whole plan in short. Try to manage your time to get the highest gear rewards from quests, and I welcome you in Mythic Plus Dungeons and Ny'alotha. I promised you some tips, and here they are. As I mentioned before, the higher item level you wear now, the higher the rewards from world quests and emissaries. Azerite gear rewards change their item levels slower than regular gear, and to get upgraded Azerite gear, you'll need to get to a specific overall item level. The table right here shows how our gear level has changed in the pre-patch. I've marked the maximum item level you can get from the quests and emissaries, as well as checkpoints for emissary rewards. It should help you to understand when it's better to turn in the quests. If you're planning to watch my step-by-step guide, and I hope you are, keep this table close to you as a converter because, honestly, the only thing that's changed is the numbers. The plan is pretty much the same. I've tested it this week myself. Remember to check your map after every significant upgrade for updated reward levels. Use World Quest List add-on for quest tracking and to make the gearing process smoother. If you've got an upgrade but rewards are not recalculated, Relog should fix it. Try to keep world bosses in Oldham and Pandaland alive as long as possible. One boss is up during the week, so leave the quest available until you get to around 90 plus overall. Do not use the bonus troll tokens on world bosses, leave them for the highest Mythic Plus dungeons you can clear during the week. Ideally, you should aim at a 10 key in the first week. This will give you enough Titan Residium from the weekly chest to buy 125 gear from the vendor. Now this may be too much of a grind, but if you get an opportunity, don't miss it. If you're unlucky and didn't have any Emissary Azerite rewards, try to run a couple of Mythic Zeros dungeons for the chance of at least a couple of 85s. I think I'm gonna shut up now and let you do the job. If you like this video, give it a thumb and subscribe to my channel for more cool vids. Don't forget to let me know if this plan worked for you in the comments. Good luck, and I see you next time.